Hello, grade 4. Today we are going to study computer science, and the chapter is second chapter, as we have already covered the first chapter. If there is any confusion, you can ask me. So let me share the screen for you first of all. Okay, so the topic of the presentation is input and output devices. So we are going to start it. Let me okay. What is input? Input is the kind of hardware that allows you to put your data, any instruction or command you want to give it, and usually their inputs are like keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, digital camera, and PC video camera. These are the inputs. Like when you put any information it will process, and you can see it on your screen, on your iPad. With this information it will process, but what you are getting as a result is on a monitor is that output, and this is output is hardware is something, the hardware and software. Hardware is something in which you can touch any parts of computer which you can touch is the hardware, and the software is the applications like MS Word, PPT slides, PPT PowerPoint slides. These are the software where you will put your information or your data you want to store anything like that. So these are the hardware and the software, and output is also kind of a hardware where information, if you have put as an input, you will get it as a result on the output on the screen. There are usually kind of different output devices. One is printer, monitor, and the speakers. Okay, so this is, as you can see, the keyboard and the mice. Let me tell you more in detail. Okay, keyboard is the common type of input device. It is used to enter the data or type any kind of a data. It is what you are putting or giving the command or instruction. It is what it is, as the word is referring, input. It has similar kind of a key as a typewriter. Some extra keys, functions keys are available for various purpose. As you can see, the input as a keyboard, and then there's mouse. Mouse is also a kind of a common input where you have to press your buttons to perform different kinds of a function. And there's also a wheel, scroll wheel, which you can see in this mouse, and usually there are, but sometimes it is not available too, but these are for different purposes, to go up and down, scroll. The mouse can be clicked, double clicked, or right clicked to perform various objects. It is used to select the objects and text and to draw a picture on the computer. And then this is there's a trackball, and trackball is also similar to this mouse, and it can be used in different places. It has a ball on the top which you can which is rolled with the finger to move the pointer on the screen. The purpose of it is to move your pointer on the screen. And then there's a joystick, which is also kind of input device. You might have used a joystick while playing games on a computer. When you are playing on a computer, you are giving the commands. It is an instruction, so it is an input device. And then, as you can see, light pen is you are giving the kind of input device where you are directing the command, and it will draw any kind of object on the screen. As you have seen, there are some kind of mobile where they are giving this pen through which you can put any information, you can point any command, or you can draw any picture, and it will be represented on your screen or on your monitor or on your laptop or iPad. Nowadays pens are given for that purpose, to write anything you want to, for the task to be directed. And then there is a scanner. A scanner allows you to scan or transfer photos, handwritten pictures, or text into your computer. A web camera. Nowadays, as you know, that this is the COVID time, and webcam is a kind of a camera which is attached to computers or laptops. Some laptops have a built-in webcams. There is no need to put it there. This is an automatic function which is available, and but some are not there available. A web can take a series of images which can be viewed on a computer. These images can be then transferred through the internet to other users. It is mostly common used for video chatting or for video conferences. Webcam purpose is for professional people. This is for if you want to have a video chat with your friends, with your family members, or a video conferences like you want to present any kind of business plan to your partner, or any business dealing, or any lecture you want to listen from one of your colleagues. So video conferences are for a higher purpose or for a professional purpose. And then there is this microphones. Microphone is also some kind of input device where you have to record sound, music into a computer. You can store information in that too. This is an input device where the voice recognition system learns how a particular person is pronouncing the words. It then uses the information about these speech patterns to guess what the words are being spoken. A microphone is an input device into such a system. And now there comes this monitors. So as you already know, I have already told you that monitor is something where you are getting the information and you can see in front of your eyes something which is visible. So this is a output device, monitor. As you can see, these are the images which is shown on your screen, or the projectiles which you can see in your class when there is no use of the blackboard and pens. There is a direct projection of the big screen on your screen, and you can see the images, you can see the text through this light big screen, and information is there. So these are all output devices. Monitor is the most commonly used output device. It is also called as a visual display unit. There are some kind of acronym or terminologies used for computers, so you have to memorize it carefully. It is similar to a TV screen and can display both text and pictures. It is just like the TV screen, or just like the TV you see in your home, which can also display text and the pictures as well. The output that we get on a monitor is called the soft copy. Now is the speaker. Speakers are used for what? A speaker is something where you will listen the music and sound from a computer. So you are getting the information and you are getting it as a output. This music or whatever the sound you are hearing, it is the output that is already been processed and you are getting in the form of output. As you know that you use speakers for the listening any kind of a music at your home, or when you ever go for any hangout or go for any special event, so you listen this music, you go with your headphones, or any video you want to see. And headphones are also called earphones. They are used to listen to music or sound from the computer without other people hearing it. A headphone with a microphone attached to it is called a headset. So headphones are usually for the purpose if you want a privacy and you want to hear it on your own and you don't want to disturb the other person sitting next to you. So it's a kind of privacy, and you can use it to hear the sound, music, and any kind of a video. Okay, so there comes this printer. Printer delivers the output on your paper. The printed copy that we get from the printer is called the hard copy. Now I need to tell you what is soft copy and what is hard copy. Whenever we are giving you a lecture which is on e-learning or which is on computer, so the information which we are giving you is a soft copy. Okay, or the PDF form books which are available on internet, these are the soft copies. But when you are going through that information and you want it in a printout form and you want a handout in your hand, so you went to a shop and asked him to give you a paper of a printout of this particular page. So that information you will get on a page is the output from the help of a printer. and that is called hard copy. These are again the acronyms. You have to memorize what is soft copy, what is hard copies. And printers are of many types, such as dot printers, inkjet printers, and the laser printers. And now these are the slide projectiles, projectors, which I already told you can be used in universities for teaching the kids. So there is no need of using the board or any pointer to teach you. So there is already this projectile which can move the slides from one to another. Projectile is used for classroom teaching, giving presentation. The screen can be a whiteboard or white cloth or even a plain white paper. There you get the information. So it is an output device. Home users can purchase a television with HDMI input so that the TV can be double as a monitor and as well. And as you can see, the input device and output devices, and this is a printer which can be used in offices, and this is the kind of input device and it can be used to detect the barcode information and help you to find the particular product. So this is all for today, and the whole chapter is done. We already talked about the input and output devices and why they are used, and where they are used and what they are. And now you have this homework. You have to make a collage of various input and output device. You can collect the information or pictures or the text from the magazine, internet, on the newspaper. It will be more better if you do this work from a newspaper or any magazine or from your books, because it's a simple thing. You have to collect a collage of different pictures related to input and output devices. So this is all for today. If you have any query, any question, you can ask me anytime. Okay.